Once upon a time, there lived a kingdom called Ndu. The Ndu people lived a very prosperous life. They were blessed with a lot of natural resources, one of which was the sea. They had a very vast, big sea that allowed the people to be fishermen. One of such fishermen was Kofi. Kofi was a happy man. He was content. He had 3 children and a wife. However, his friends, who were richer than him, always made him feel bad because they were able to buy whatever they wanted and eat whatever they wanted to eat. Kofi, although was happy, also wanted that life. He wanted to be able to buy gold for his wife and the best for his children. His wife did not care for all these things. As long as they were happy, she was happy. But still, Kofi felt like he was not doing enough. One night, as he went to the river to fish, he caught a large number of fishes. He was a very good fisherman and knew the sea very well. After a while, he entered the sea to have a bath. As he swam, he came upon a mask. The mask was made of wood. It seemed very simple. For whatever reason, he took the mask home, claiming it as his own. When he got into his room, he put on the mask. As he put it on, a woman appeared before him. "What is your name?" she asked him. "My name is Kofi." "Kofi, tell me what you want and I will give it to you." At first, Kofi was like, "Who is this woman and why is she saying this?" But out of fun, he just gave it a try and said, "I want a pot of gold." He didn't believe that she could do it. But the woman said, "Okay, I will give you a pot of gold." Immediately she disappeared and Kofi took off the mask. He laughed. "What type of thing is this? I have to return this. This must be some sort of witchcraft." He stood up to leave his room, but as he turned, he saw a pot of gold. He called his wife. "Where did this come from?" She said she didn't know. She was in the kitchen. "Who put this pot of gold here?" Then Kofi remembered. Was the woman saying the truth? Could she truly bring a pot of gold here? He was now afraid. That night, he put on the mask again, and the woman appeared again. "Who are you?" he asked her. "Who I am is not important. What is important is that I am here to grant all your wishes." "That cannot be. I dare you. I want 10 pots of gold." The woman said, "Okay." Then, again, the 10 pots of gold appeared. Kofi was now in disbelief. He wore the mask again and asked, "What do you want from me? What is it?" The woman said, "I do not want anything from you. The only thing I want from you is for you to hold on to this mask. Do not return it back to the sea. Keep it with you. It is now yours. And allow me to serve you." Kofi agreed to this. He was so happy. He now had all the gold he could possibly want. He gave his wife the good things, the finer things in life. He bought his children beautiful things, took them to beautiful places. Anytime he wanted something, he would put on the mask and he would ask the woman for that. His life changed. He became the wealthiest in the village. But something was happening. As he became wealthier, the village began to suffer. First, the livestock were dying. Then, people began to die. Some had strange sicknesses. So they went to the Ezemo to ask him, "What is this? What is going on? Has he then merely abandoned us, the goddess of life?" But the Ezemo said, "No, there is something moving within the village. Something evil has happened. Someone here is worshipping an evil god. An evil god? How? Who could it be? Immediately, people began to suspect Kofi. First of all, it started as jealousy because he was the only one to seem to be progressing while others suffered. But after a while, they began to think of it clearly. Why was he not suffering? Why were things going good for him? So, they went to his house to ask him. By this time, Kofi was so greedy and very selfish and wicked. Even his wife had complained that he had changed. What is it? What do people want from me? So now that finally I'm enjoying my life, you people want me to suffer like you? No! When I was suffering, what did people do? No, now is my turn. I will continue to be rich. I will continue to do whatever I want to do. But eventually, Kofi's children began to fall sick. No herbalist knew what was wrong. First, it was his last daughter, and then his second child. They were all sick. They had a strange sickness. No amount of money could help Kofi. So Kofi went to the Ezemo and told him what was happening. The Ezemo came to his house to look at the children. But immediately he stepped in, he felt a presence. Something was wrong. He turned and asked Kofi, Kofi, something is in your house. Something that doesn't belong here but belongs to the sea. At first, Kofi was confused, but then he remembered the mask and he brought it out. Is this it? Immediately, the Ezemo ran out of the house. Take that thing back. Take it back. It is from the demon, the Mami Water. Take it back. Demon? The woman is not a demon. She's very beautiful. She gives me whatever I want. No, Kofi. That thing is an evil being. Take the mask back. The Ezemo explained that long time ago, this mask and other masks and objects of the Mami Water were buried deep in the sea using Idemili's power. Because the objects were objects of evil. They bring bad luck. To rescue the villagers and his children from death, Kofi had to go back and return the mask from where he got it from. Kofi was upset. How could he? But then his wife walked up to him and said, Kofi, remember, before all this, we used to be happy. We all ate from one pot and we were happy. I loved you then and I will continue to love you. All this wealth means nothing if our children are dead. So, listening to his wife, Kofi then started the journey back to the sea. As he got to the sea, the woman he had seen when he wore the mask appeared, but this time she was so ugly, wrinkled and evil. What are you doing? She asked him. Have I not served you well? Did I not give you all you needed? What is it? Why are you returning this mask? I told you, never return it. But Kofi begged her, please take it. Please, I beg you, my children are dying. Take it. Take it. I do not want it. No, I will never take it. I cannot. It is only you that can return this mask deep in the sea. If you go down, you may never come up. Kofi, thinking of his children, made the decision to go down. So he went and swam into the sea and swam deep, deep, deep down into the sea. There, he saw the spiritual world. He saw the Mami Water and all her subjects. There was a cage that he could see where the mask and other masks were supposed to be kept. He swam into that place, and as he got closer, he began to lose consciousness. But in his heart, he called out to Demili, please have mercy on me. Let my children not die. Kofi swam to the cage, put the mask in the cage, and then swam up. Immediately, his wife came to his rescue, brought him out of the sea, and tried to bring him back to life. When Kofi woke up, he saw that his children were now strong. They ran to him and gave him a hug. Like magic, the village began to prosper again. Idemili ruled over the land, and the Mami Water's powers was suppressed back into the sea.